The cable I use is a snap cable. I think they're called Zs or something. I like it because it's heavy cable. You should always look for that. And you know, if you're using more than one guitar and you can find the actual connections, then you can, you know, just change through guitars. I personally don't like to change guitars too much. The guitar I start the set on, I hope is the guitar that I finish it on, but you do break strings, and you know, with locking tuners, I like these all parts locking tuners on the guitar, but at the end of the day, in a live situation, you know, it gets messy. I will change them back when I find a good set of tuners that I like, some Grovers or something. I don't want locking tuners anymore because I really don't think that they the pros and cons of having them in a live situation and around the house, wherever you are, the locking tuner I don't think is worth paying the extra for. So long as they hold the tension of the string and you know your guitar, then that's all you need. They are very good though, but if you break a string, it's not so easy to change. And as everybody knows, Rory was able to change a string during, I think he was playing a solo. So said Johnny Marr. This is just a standard vintage SG, and if the camera girl turns around very quickly, you'll see there are so many guitars here, you know, and there's some more in the rack, and there's some more unfortunately left here and there. You've got to decide on a guitar that you really do feel comfortable with. I like it because it's really light, you know, and it's an SG. The Gibsons that I've played, I've never really played a few, they just don't feel good to me. And they've got such a big, heavy reputation. It's just wood, you know, and a wide strap with, I like big buttons. I don't like strap locks either. That kind of thing where you plug it in and plug it off and then you can't use the strap on another guitar. I think a wide strap's important. And I still haven't found the right knobs. Some people might say that I'm a knob, but keep that to yourself. I just whip these off a couple of tellies, you know, because you can feel where you are, and the normal ones that come on these style guitars, I can't, you know, I'm always fumbling, but that's probably my problem. I'm sure lots of people get on with it. Schecter make a very, very good speed knob, but I can't seem to find them. You know, they came on a Schecter Ultra Classic that I've got that is actually serving as a desk, guitar number 9. And there's a surprise for anybody who ever gets to open that one up. So basically that's it. You know, this guitar originally was set up for a very special friend. So I did put all the best parts on it. And I was very lucky because she gave it back to me for a while, don't know how long, but it's got Tone Pros, which enables, you know, again, if I go back in time, I wouldn't have changed them. I'd have just used the ABR bridge that came with. There was nothing ever really wrong with this guitar. Feels great, plays great, you know, it does what it's got to do. So a big fan of vintage. There's a V8 there and there in the corner, but you know, when you've got to start humping stuff around and going to gigs, etc., the Flying V is great, great tone, great guitar, but at the end of the day, it comes in a very awkward case that if somebody's lent you their Mini, I'm talking old Mini, to get to the gig, you just can't get it in, or a Fiat Panda or whatever. You've got to start thinking, well, you always got to take 2 guitars to the gig in case some of the electrics go and you can't sort that out. But for me, the vintage is great.